I was getting the noise from. I replugged it and it's still, and that's all there is. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna have to. I think the speakers just went out on the computer, and I can't hear the video, so I'm gonna have to read what they're saying. So if I'm not paying attention, I'm reading what's being said so I can react to it. So anyway, hello, Roadrunner, David G, All About Me, Mrs. Roadrunner, Wiley Coyote, everybody, hi Cyber. Everybody remember hit like, share, and subscribe button. So, tell me if you can hear this.
We was driving and this lady shot. I need to know where you are.
Ma'am, my best friend is shot.
This is a 911 call from devastated and shaken individuals who had just witnessed a bullet tear through their vehicle and strike their friend near the eyes. And from then on, their reactions were beyond describable.
What happened?
No, there's too much blood. I'm gonna pass out.
On May 1st, 2022, just before 4:45 p.m., officers responded to a Shell gas station on Fairburn Road. The truck had just exited I-20. Ashlyn Crouch had just been shot and was bleeding heavily from the face. The first responders arrived at the scene, and she was rushed to Grady Hospital.
Put it on the tablet. This is a road rage deal where a teenager gets shot.
I don't know. No, they got the Honda stop here. She hasn't found yet, right?
Officers secured the scene and began separating witnesses. Ashlyn's friend, who were also victims of the incident, and Mariah Marenko, one of the friends who was seated in the back seat of the truck, explained through tears what she witnessed.
So I'm not going to be in to the head right behind the left side. Hey, clear. Look in the back of my car. Are you alright?
Hi, Victoria B.
Are you okay?
No, there's too much blood. I'm gonna
and thank you, Victoria. That was some good videos you sent me.
pass out.
Hey, tell me what happened.
I don't know. I think
948, Robert Michael,
Hey.
083. Hey, tell me what happened.
We were driving, and when we were driving, this lady, we had pulled out in front of her because there was another car, and we was trying to slow down, and then we ended up going over here and kept driving, and then the lady got mad. She ended up.
So it was a lady?
It was a lady. She had 2 kids in the car.
Black lady, white lady?
Black lady. She looked kind of mixed.
Okay.
And then she was pointing a gun at us, and we was just we was telling her.
Next was Naziah Gates, one of the friends, who also struggled to hold back tears as she explained what she witnessed to officers.
I know you're very flustered, right? Well, you got to help us out, okay? You want to take a seat, honey?
No.
Okay. What happened? She's okay. She's going to be okay. We got her, okay? Do you remember what happened?
We were going down the road, and this lady, she had 2 kids in the car, and she got mad, and then she flicking us off, and then when we kept going, she was pointing a gun at us, and we kept going. We were not.
This is young people, and that one friend got shot. Doesn't sound like she's unalived. Sounds like she just got shot.
Yeah,
and then she was we was calm down, lady. The window down, telling her to calm down. She went over next and she just started shooting.
Were y'all still on the interstate?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember about where on the interstate y'all were? If you had to take, are you familiar with the interstate out here?
Hi, Chris Murphy.
You're good. You're good. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, honey. Okay. It's okay. Calm down, okay? I don't need you passing out for me, okay? You got any ID with you?
We were going down the interstate, and this lady flicked us off, and then she shot Ashlyn. The one, it's a racetrack, the truest. It's right here by
Fairburn Road.
Fairburn Road. 678.
You got your ID with you, dear?
No, but I can tell you my name.
That's fine.
Whatever
That's
you
fine.
need.
Yeah. What's your first name?
Nizaya.
Spell it for me.
N-E-Z-A-I-A-H-G-A-T-E-S.
Gates is your last name. Okay.
Nizaya captured a 3 to 4 second video of the event on her phone, which she showed to the officers. This video would become one of the most critical pieces of evidence. But before officers proceeded with their investigation, the driver, Alan Marcos, also told officers his side of the story.
Come here real quick. Did you get his 27 yet? You got your ID with you? Okay. What's your first name?
Alan.
You said Alan?
Yes, sir.
A-L-L-E-N?
A-L-A-N.
A-L-A-N. Okay. What's your last name?
Marcos. M-A-R-C-O-S.
M-A-R-C-O-S?
Yes, sir.
What's your birthday? What's your phone number? Uh-huh.
You say I got a new phone.
Okay.
I'm not sure on the pilot, so all I got to do is
Hey, sir, was it a sedan or an SUV?
No, it was a sedan.
It was a sedan?
Four-door.
Okay. Four-door?
Yes, sir.
You were driving?
Four-door sedan.
What happened?
Man.
Just so you know,
I'll tell you exactly how it happened. I'll tell you exactly how it happened. So we come from Carrollton, right? We're just going to a baby shower.
Okay.
And I'm going.
Y'all going back towards Carrollton? Or were y'all going towards Atlanta?
Towards Atlanta.
Okay, so you're going down.
Lithia Springs.
Okay.
Lithia Springs.
Okay.
And so I'm driving, right, and she kind of cut me off, and you know I ain't doing nothing about it, but like I had a chance to go. I needed to go left, so I went left, right, and she followed me. And since then, since we got to the highway, all the way in the highway, she was just fucking.
Whereabouts were y'all?
Ellie Mae's not going to be here because she's got stuff she's doing. And you know how she is. She's busy.
She was just worried to get in front of us and fuck with us. We're like, what the fuck? And then was she on the passenger side or driver's side? It was just her. She was in the driver. She was like,
No. Was she on your side, the passenger side, or your side?
She was on this side.
Okay.
She was on this side.
Okay. All right. Where were y'all at on the interstate? You remember?
I showed him. I'll show you exactly where she shot. She shot us exactly like we were leaving the exit. She was telling us to pull over there.
You remember which lane y'all were in?
This is the highway, right?
Yep, that's the highway right there.
So, right here, she was going like right here.
So y'all were coming up on the exit?
Yeah. She was turning the exit. No, I was going straight. She was going to the exit.
Okay. So, okay. Which lane were y'all in?
We were in the first.
So closest to the interstate?
Second. We were in the second.
Right in the middle?
Yeah, right in the middle.
Okay. All right. Okay. Awesome.
All three accounts matched. After Marcos changed lanes while driving, a woman in a black sedan became enraged and followed their truck onto I-20. She pulled alongside them, pointed a gun, and yelled for them to pull over, with children visible in her back seat. As she exited the highway, she fired one shot into the truck, striking Ashlyn Crouch near her eye. The driver immediately fled to a nearby gas station and called for help. Crime scene investigators recovered the bullet from inside the truck, along with blood evidence and a hat pierced by gunfire. At the hospital, doctors confirmed Ashlyn suffered brain swelling and arterial damage, injuries that could have been fatal. All three witnesses were later.
Assuming she doesn't unalive, that is one heck of a tough picture to have.
They're interrogated at the police station, where they told the same story. With the suspect still unidentified, officers allowed the family to post a still photo from the video captured online, and within minutes, tips began flooding in. Multiple callers said the same name.
Douglas County 911, what's your address of your emergency?
Hi, it's not an emergency. I just got sent here because there was a post on Facebook about a reward for a girl she had road rage. She was shooting people in the car, and they were saying, if you knew of her, to call I called the number, but I didn't get an answer from that number that I called.
That's
So
all.
I called here. Well, I called the
Do you know
this
who
other
she
number.
is?
Yes, but I just wanted to say I would like to say remain
Do you know where she stays?
I don't, but my friend, she's been to her house before. 'Cause like I said, I know her through some of my friends or whatever. But she lives in Douglasville.
Brittany Griffith happened to be the suspect. Detectives drove to the address linked to Brittany Griffith, but she wasn't there and her vehicle was gone. Then, later that night, police received a call. Surprisingly, Brittany Griffith was at the police department, turning herself in after discovering what was going on. The officer didn't waste time to begin their investigation.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you can afford to hire a lawyer, one would be appointed to represent you for any question that you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand that? So, what brings you up here tonight?
So, people started sending me pictures of me in a car and saying that I shot someone. And they're saying that I was in Carrollton, which I was in Carrollton today. I did come home around, I would say, 3:34, somewhere around, in between 3 and 4. I did come down 20. I got off Chapel Hill where they're saying that I got off on. I went to the nail shop. I got my toes done. I went home. And I came home and I went back to the bank to pay a bill. And I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Well, the photo, they got some photos of you pointing a gun and you shot a gun into a truck.
You see, I don't even have my gun anymore.
Then how did the girl get shot in the face?
Honestly, I don't have a gun. I had a gun and I gave it away. I gave it to somebody.
She doesn't have her gun anymore. How long ago did she get rid of the gun? 5 minutes after she threw it off an overpass?
Which I should have did the right way. I should have did bill of sales. What happened was my ex stole the gun from me. I got back with him. He gave it back to me. And then I got rid of it because he spooked me with that. Because I've never gotten in any trouble. I don't do any of that.
How can you honestly explain that you've got your own? There's photos of you pointing a gun at them. There's shots fired. A girl is shot in the face having a road rage with you.
I understand that, but I don't even understand the road rage. I didn't have road rage with anybody.
Okay. I find it hard to believe that 4 young teenagers would collaborate a story against somebody that have no clue who you are and then injure themselves just to get someone in trouble. It makes no sense.
And I understand it doesn't. I know I didn't shoot anybody.
Brittany.
I didn't. I don't have a gun anymore.
You had a gun today. You may not have it anymore, but you had it today. There's a girl that was shot in the face with photos of you pointing a gun at them.
I understand that.
So how can you sit here and say that's not you pointing a gun?
There's no other way to. It looks like me. Like I told my mom, it looks like me. It 100% looks like I'm going down for it. So, I mean.
Then be honest. I mean, if you sit here and lie about it, it's going to make it a lot worse for you. I promise you that.
I'm telling you, I was in Carrollton. I did come down 20. I did get off on Chapel Hill, but I didn't shoot anybody.
Brittany.
I bet if they had a social worker go talk to her children are probably still freak out over this.
I don't understand the play ignorance when you've got photos of you pointing a gun. You went on your Facebook page and you took down the photo of you with the arm or the green bracelet on your left arm. You took them down because I'd already been on your page.
I understand. Because there was a picture.
Right. So why didn't you just take your whole page down?
Because I panicked. Like, I've never been in trouble.
You've been arrested before.
When I was way younger.
Right. Down Henry County? Bibb County?
Never.
Never down there?
Never. I've never been arrested since I was in middle school. I haven't been arrested when I was in middle school, high school.
It may be somebody else's stuff they sent you. So, Do you even care what the condition is of the girl that was shot?
I do. I care a lot. That's why I came up here and turned myself in. I'm not the type of person to harm anybody. I would never.
But until today.
And
Even though Brittany turned herself in, it's not looking like she was willing to corroborate the story told by witnesses.
No, you're not going to tell me the truth?
I am telling you the truth.
No, you're not. Because I have the evidence to show that you're not telling me the truth.
Okay, well, I say what you want me to say. Then we had road rage. I shot at a girl. I didn't mean to shoot the girl.
That's not what I said I wanted you to say. I wanted you to say the truth. And there's no reason you would have said that just then had it not been the truth. There's no way I'd be sitting in a chair in a...
There is no reason for you to have a gun if you don't know what the hell you're doing. And she had a gun and just got pissed off and pulled it out and shot at the truck.
Police department sitting there telling me what you just acting like you wanted what somebody you want them to say.
It's not looking good for me anyway.
It's not looking good for you because you're up here right now. We would have come found you one way or the other. It was smart for you to come up here. But to actually sit here and deny the situation that had to happen today, then we know what happened. I just want you to be honest, but obviously you're not going to be honest with me.
There was road rage and I shot a girl in the face.
Are you telling me that because that's what happened? Or are you telling me that just because you act like I want you to tell me that? I want you to tell me the truth.
I'm telling you that because that's what it looks like I did, and I'm going to go down for it regardless.
I want you to tell me the truth. I do not want you to sit here and say that somebody's forcing you to say something when no one is. I'll never force you to say anything.
Exactly, and I'm telling you that me looking at somebody...
Cyber, I've never had a stroke, but you weren't just passed out like that. Have you been checked?
Never been in trouble. I've looked at stuff like this before. It doesn't look good for me. There's a picture of me. So I road rage and I shot somebody.
Is that what you did?
I mean, that's what it looks like I did.
That's what the crime we're investigating. I'm asking you, is that what you did?
I didn't shoot anybody.
Okay.
Eventually, she didn't have a choice.
But to sit here and lie to me and tell me that nothing happened.
I said there was road rage and I shot a girl in the face.
Why did you shoot her in the face?
Because it's road rage and they were cutting me off.
Good,
and stuff like
Cyber.
that.
She wasn't in the passenger seat. How was she cutting you off?
The driver was cutting me off.
Does it deserve to shoot someone?
No, not at all.
Not at all. We don't just go around and shoot someone because we're unhappy. If you don't like what's going on, you back off and you call 911. And guess what's going to happen? We're going to be sitting there waiting on them on the interstate when they get to a certain point, and then we're going to pull whoever over and we're going to investigate and find out what happened. You get it? So what did you do with the gun?
I don't have the gun anymore.
What I understood what you do with it.
I threw it.
Where'd you throw it?
In the woods.
Where?
It's like the Chattahoochee over there by Six Flags.
You threw it in the Chattahoochee River?
Like over the thing. So when you pass Six Flags, the water.
So when did you do that?
I don't know.
I called it. She threw it off an overpass into the river.
Time, but probably like 6, 7.
After you got your nails done, or did you even go get your nails done?
I did go get my nails done. I got my toes done actually at the nail shop.
So you felt good about it to go get off the interstate, get your nails done after what just happened?
Because I didn't know I shot anybody, honestly.
So after you got your nails done, you got on 20 eastbound and threw whatever into the river?
Yeah.
What did you have? What did you throw into the river?
I guess my 380 that's in my name.
Do you know what kind of 380 it was?
Smith & Wesson.
Smith & Wesson 380?
Brittany admitted she fired the shot, with 3 of her own children sitting in the back seat. She also told investigators she later threw the gun into the Chattahoochee River. With the witness accounts and the suspect's confession, Brittany would face the consequences of her actions. She was arrested and charged with 4 counts of aggravated assault, 3 counts of cruelty to children, aggravated battery, possession of a firearm during a felony, and tampering with evidence. As for Ashlyn Crouch, she was discharged from the hospital days later and continues to recover from her injuries.
Can y'all imagine that just I don't care about anybody but self? She shot at that truck and then just went and had her toes done.
We have no identification. She was a teenager and then the dad or someone. They were both trapped. Did you guys happen to see anything? I saw the guy run away. I didn't see the accident. The other guy, was he driving in this one? Yeah, he was in this one.
Monday, March 27th, 2023, southeast Albuquerque, New Mexico. A stolen vehicle speeds through a residential neighborhood.
This is Albuquerque. It's a methadactyl.
And blows through an intersection without stopping. Coming from the other direction, a family is traveling lawfully. The impact is violent, leaving a father and his daughter trapped inside of their vehicle, turning extreme recklessness into an immediate life-threatening emergency. But the case is not defined on the pavement or in the first few moments of medical response. As the days pass by, what initially appears to be a serious crash changes in nature and forces a harder question. At what point does a flight become treated as vehicular homicide? I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime. Get your daily dose of crime every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern, and we're turning it up. 2 videos per day. Don't miss a single moment and tune in.
Gurney's ready over here. Let's get extra hands and help them.
Professor, I live on this property, man. Are the police going to need me? There's nobody that lives in this house. I live in the house in the back. Okay. Your property? This one is vacant. Okay. Then we don't. Thank you, man. I got to take kids.
You see all this stuff that's scattered from hell to breakfast all up and down this sidewalk? That used to be 2 cars.
You know where she's going? You know, life threatening. Do I need to get someone calling? Yeah. Oh, did you guys happen to see anything? I saw the guy run away. I didn't see the accident. I live in this house. The other guy, was he driving in this one? Yeah, he was in this one. I didn't see him get out, but he was wearing blue jeans. Accident or anything? Yeah, everybody here came out. He's wearing blue jeans, no shirt, bald head, about 40 or so.
As firefighters work against the clock to free the victims, officers identify the first key fact that begins to organize the scene. The crash was not accidental, but the direct result of a flight. The person responsible is John Eugene Bearden Jr., who abandoned the vehicle after the impact. From that moment on, the scene splits into 2 simultaneous priorities: keeping the victims alive while determining whether the conduct that led to this intersection crosses the line from a traffic offense into a major criminal act.
Because I was coming this way.
30 out of 10. You head to the area of San Pedro and Bell. We got a 45 hit and run. Looks like it's going to be a 27-7 Fender vehicle, and the occupant of that vehicle fled.
And this one
southbound in the alley.
I wish instead of that family he ran over, he had have hit that big tree right there. That would have been better.
Just east of San Pedro from Bell. Those last thing, black shirt, blue jeans, Hispanic dude, black dude.
Oh, black dude.
Pedro, Bell, come along. And the offender is going to be a BMA.
This is stolen.
Yes, we're working on that.
All right,
Okay. No, don't leave. Stay here for me. Let me,
No, what I did was, I rushed in there. I couldn't get in on this side. The other door was open. I opened the other side, and the guy was leaned over the thing like this. The girl started vomiting, so I held her dad like this, and I held her head up so she wouldn't lean back and choke.
So we didn't identify nobody. We have no identification. No. So she was young. She was a teenager. She was a teenager, and then the dad or someone. Okay. Was the dad also trapped?
Look at this car, y'all. This asshole needs to be under a jailhouse. He risked killing people.
Yes, they were both trapped. We had to extricate them. Both unconscious.
The guy that took off has nothing to do with the
No. His wife's purse is in this vehicle.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Make sure I didn't miss something.
We have 2 more residents that are in the neighborhood looking for the gentleman wearing a red sweater. Nice. Okay. Talk about a hell of a way to wake up. I just dropped the kids off.
Dude, I was right there. I saw it. This one, they were clear, and he was coming across, and he was hauling to this way and just hit him right across. And I seen it, and I turned around, I parked right there, and I rushed over, and that's when I saw those two.
Hang tight for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, you described the guy who was driving this in for me.
Okay, he had a red, like almost like this, a zipper. And I was coming down this way, and I seen it, and I seen this car coming out, and I seen this one, and I was like, oh man, he's flying too fast, and he was hauling. All of a sudden, next you know, he didn't even hit his brake, just bam.
T-bone them.
Yeah, T-bone this one. This one just flew, just slid all the way.
You said a black male? About how old would you say?
I wouldn't know. I just saw him hauling ass when I was coming around this way.
Like a red hoodie?
Yeah, like a red hoodie. Jeans on. Blue jeans.
Mariah.
His height? About his height?
Okay. Skinny guy?
No.
Okay, so medium.
Little skinnier.
Colorado, boy, Adam, Lincoln, 36.
You shows up to the hospital, anybody hurt like that, get that.
What's that?
I said, anybody shows up hurt like that at the hospital, that just get that.
You see the red truck that's up on its side? You're going to see a silver vehicle around over here with the side caved in. A methadactyl was driving the red truck and ran over the silver truck and almost unalived the father and daughter.
Yeah, I know, for sure.
That little girl has to be hurt, man. Look at that.
Yeah.
He has to be hurt. That little girl's like, yeah. That poor little girl.
Said a witness say that the driver of the hit-and-run vehicle was a WMA, bald head, blue jeans, no t-shirt, possibly no shoes, and possibly injured. He was last seen running southbound in the alley between Arizona and San.
Did you get a good look at the guy or no?
No, I came in after.
Denver, that's it might be 5-6 right now at 520 Arizona Southeast.
Yeah.
River color at that 20 advising the subject that had removed all of his clothing, jumped the fence, and got it in the shed. We got guarded at 20. His husband at 39 with him now.
Yeah, I was just after the fact. I figured if I persisted.
Hang on to that, because they sound like they might have them on Arizona. So we'll go up there and fun.
Do you think?
Don't leave, guys.
Can you tell me the 20 that this male is supposed to be on the back of?
The technical details of the crash finish defining the level of danger. A stop sign ignored and a speed incompatible with a residential intersection. Enough to leave both occupants trapped inside the vehicle. But the focus will quickly shift to what happens next. Bearden does not attempt to help or even remain at the scene. He runs on foot. From a behavioral perspective, this reaction does not reflect a planned escape, but an impulsive, disorganized response focused solely on avoiding the immediate stimulus, even though that decision automatically worsens his legal situation. This disconnect between action and consequence begins to explain why this case cannot be viewed simply as a driving mistake.
San Pedro and Bell.
San Pedro and Bell?
Yes.
And we have a 10-year-old and then a 35-year-old, we think?
Sure, that's a good guess. Both are unresponsive.
Both. And were they the only two in the car?
Both were in the same car.
And then is there another car?
Yeah, that car rolled over and that driver fled.
You don't have names on either?
No, not yet, ma'am, no. Actually, I can probably pull it up with the registration.
probably get dad's name, but maybe not.
Yeah.
No, they're having, everyone's just worried about the kid and trying to find the other person. There's no, looks like they have him in a shed though.
They have what?
They have him surrounded in a shed.
Oh, the person.
Yeah, the guy that's left the scene.
How fast were they going, do you know?
Not sure, ma'am.
So the car she was in went through the front yard almost into the house. And they went, there's significant damage.
Yeah. So my guess is the other driver, was driving pretty fast then. Is there a phone number?
Oh no, this is just a registration. I can do a little bit more digging, but that's all we have, like as far as like the registered owner of the vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
And what kind of car is it?
It's a Jeep Cherokee, look like. Let me double check. It's a Jeep. It doesn't say if it's a Cherokee. It's a 2019 Jeep.
2019 Jeep.
Yeah.
Where were you guys at when the accident happened? I was sitting in my living room right here, drinking coffee and smoking a cigarette.
I wasn't here
for the accident. I just came in. I felt it, man. It shook the whole building. It was crazy. It scared the shit out of my grandkids, man.
So, anything you guys just got out here?
Yeah.
We wouldn't even want to need you guys anymore if we don't have a statement of the actual crash.
Could you all imagine being there peacefully sleeping in your house? That's a house. Peacefully sleeping in your house, getting ready for the night shift or something, and wake up to this crap.
Right. I gave my description of the guy and where he went and all that to one of the officers. So they're looking for him right now. We'll work on that out of the accident. And listen, you might let them know there are a whole lot of places to hide back here. Homeless people
they're gonna go through there.
He's hurt. He might be laying up somewhere because he's hurt. When he went by, he was doing the trying to get there kind of thing, you know. So he's hurt.
All right, well, we appreciate you guys' help, all right? Yep. Thank you.
Year 5 correctional. It looks like there's a new 20 now. He's in the backyard of 532 Dakota Southeast.
Adam 335G. I'm going to get you 5 State T. You're not. It's one of their vehicles. It's just that 277.
These are all witnesses. I got some of their 49. I'm going to go check that 20 where they think they have him. All right. Appreciate it. Yep.
And Adam 335G. What was that 20 where the offender's supposed to be? State T might be heading over there.
Is he still in there?
I heard someone jump the fence. I was standing in the back where you could only open it from outside, but there's a little latch on the
I hope they hit him right in the arsehole.
inside. So when it was shut, I was like, someone.
I'm gonna get eyes on the shed. I'm gonna get eyes on the shed.
With the victims now under medical care, the investigation enters a less visible but decisive phase, locating the responsible party before the risk escalates further. In a residential area with multiple places to hide, reports of someone fleeing and concealing himself are not treated as isolated details, but as indicators of a basic defensive behavior, avoiding contact at all costs without a more clear plan. Psychologically, this pattern is often associated with states of disorganized panic, where the goal is not logical escape, but disappearing from law enforcement's view, even as the environment increases the risk of an accidental confrontation.
That's that door right there, I guess.
Let's move up to that.
Yeah. Anybody inside the shed? This is the Albuquerque Police Department. Make your presence known. Do it now. Get your hands up and come outside right now. He's inside. It's the Albuquerque Police Department. Come out of the shed. Hands up. We know you're inside. Come out. It's the Albuquerque Police Department. Come outside with your hands up. See if we can get K9 too. Hey, it's the Albuquerque Police Department. You need to come out right now. Hands up. We need to get somebody in the alley. If we can get somebody in the alley, we can back up. It's the Albuquerque Police Department. You in the shed, you need to come out with your hands up. We know you're inside. We're not going away. I hear you inside. If you come outside with your hands up, we can guarantee that you'll be safe. Okay, you are hiding right now. Okay, we need your hands up. We need you to come outside, all right? Nobody here is trying to hurt you, but you need to come outside with your hands up.
I'm outside.
Come outside and put your hands up. Okay, yeah, open the door. Come outside with your hands up. That's perfectly fine, exactly.
And someone else is saying that there's a bunch of keys laying all over the floor for the 45 happened.
Okay, I understand. Hey, just come outside with your hands up. It's that simple. Yeah. Move to the door, push it open. Now I can see the other hand. Perfect. Great job. Turn around, come out backwards. I'm not going to hurt you. Come out. No, keep coming all the way out. Is anybody else inside there with you?
Just be nice about it, please.
Okay, crawl straight backwards and stay on your stomach. Lay down flat on your stomach. Put your hands out like an airplane. Out like an airplane. Straight out to the side. Okay, stay right there where you're at. Hold on.
Don't hurt me, please.
If it's going to hurt you, just stay where you are.
Don't hurt me, please. I asked you guys not to hurt me, dude.
You're okay. You're okay.
I'm going to step in and finish
Did I kill anybody? Did I kill anybody? Did I kill a person? Did I kill him?
You're okay. You're okay.
Is that person okay? Please tell me. Is that person okay?
8:30 Adam PD, one in custody.
Please tell me if that person's okay, okay?
Copy, one in custody. Are you on Dakota?
Stop, please. Give me that sign, please.
Yeah, that's 10-4.
Please call.
Yes,
Is that person okay? Okay. Is that person okay, sir?
So let's you need help at San Pedro and Zuni.
Let's bring
Or is your car sufficient for what needs to be done there? It should be good. Thanks, sir. Alright.
Shut down.
31 directed. We have one in custody.
Just work with us, okay?
Is that person alive?
Which person are you talking about?
The person I hit.
Okay, let's walk out to the street. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie about
But
it.
they're in bad shape, okay?
I got my cookie. Hey, Perkins. He's a killer out here. And he's the one that ordered me. Dude, he ruined my whole life, dude. I'm sure no more, dude. I'm sure that's walk out here.
We'll get one.
There's one on.
He has everybody in the streets.
Okay, offender's in custody. He's already talking about the 45. He needs
And you're
4355.
talking about the stimulus and all that caused him to start this. Can y'all imagine? He probably just saw a police officer driving down the street and took off.
Dakota 20 reference injuries from the accident. He's conscious breathing.
Do you have an approximate age and what are the injuries?
So where are you hurt, man?
Everywhere.
He's got real
I can see the blanket.
Okay, we'll see what we can do.
I'm feeling cold more than anything right now.
It's cold out. 8:30 out of PD. Road rash and just complaints of pain everywhere.
All right, see you right here.
Do you have an ID on him? Yes. Or an ID for him?
All right, we'll put you in the back here. Right here. What's it?
I always appreciate you being
I wasn't
compliant with this stuff.
I was trying not to.
Trying to get you more of an ambulance. Go check you out. You got a lot of road rash.
The arrest allows investigators to confirm information that had not previously been established. Bearden admits to having used meth. A fact that immediately reframes the case. It's no longer only about speed or flight, but about driving under the influence of a substance that impairs judgment and risk perception. Officers also confirmed that the vehicle involved is government-owned and reported stolen, linking the crash to a prior offense. Although Bearden has visible injuries, he does not require immediate transport, allowing officers to prioritize custody and evidence preservation. From this point forward, the case is clearly defined by three elements: a stolen vehicle, admitted intoxication, and flight after a crash involving seriously injured victims.
As far as injuries, do you know, like for kiddo or?
We haven't. I don't think we've done any X-rays for. She's got to go to CT scan. They just did X-rays, but I don't think they've read them yet.
Okay.
So it'll probably be just a bit before we know.
Okay.
And I know she's intubated, and I think she has chest tubes in.
So right now they still don't know like the exact injuries for the 10:30. They do have her intubated and has chest tubes, but they are taking her to X-ray to like do more investigation on that. But they couldn't tell me exactly what injuries she had. And as far as the male goes,
We haven't done any scans on him yet.
I don't think they know how fast he was going, but holy crap, the car's just exploded.
He doesn't have any obvious signs of injuries, which is weird, but it's not making any sense. Just happened to when he wakes up.
Possible some.
I'm guessing head injury, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
They didn't find a wallet for him at the scene or anything?
Not yet, no.
Well, when I looked up Nicole, it says she might be married to Barger. But I don't know if it's him or not.
Right.
Because they said he had a phone and or a watch or something that says the name David.
No, like there's no calls generated from that address that we can check. Like, so it's.
I looked up the address too on White Pages, and the only other two people listed that might live there are in their 80s, and their last name's White. So I don't even know if that's correct.
Right. Okay. And I think on that watch we did find a number for like it says mom. So one of the
charge said she was gonna call.
Yeah, so I'll wait on that. I think she was waiting for him to.
Yeah, to get his CAT scan.
I'm not picking on these two patients out here in the hallway like this, but that's aggravating. It's not. You're not feeling well. You gotta go to the hospital, and they're sitting out here in the hallway waiting to be seen.
So probably to be able to give her some more information. But yeah, I couldn't find anything other than that. All the numbers associated with my work are the wrong numbers.
So you were about the scene? So I didn't go to the scene. I came straight here, but it sounds like a vehicle hit their car, pushing them into like a yard and a tree. Hitting a house. So yeah, and it was like street level. Right, yeah. That high speed necessarily. Yeah, I didn't see the scene, but I don't know how fast the other person was going.
Well, they were driving a stolen car, so my guess is probably fast.
Oh, the other car was.
Yeah.
And do we know anything more? Like, was she still in the car or thrown out of the car?
The other person fled, but we got him. And then I think they were inside of the vehicle when AFR showed up.
We were told she was in the front seat but wearing a seatbelt.
I've been calling his mom, but she's not answering.
Okay.
Do you have the number of the car that's registered? Because we have a number on the phone, but you have the car that's registered. Do you have that information?
So this is
a Jeep.
2019 Jeep.
But there's no phone number in there?
No, so it's just a registration.
So I can try to call the phone number that's in his watch under Nicole.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think his name might be, but I could be wrong.
Okay, just she's so sick and she's gonna need to go to OR. So let me see if maybe this is the mom.
Okay.
Put all the numbers possible in there.
On the watch?
Yeah. And empty the mom, the numbers that are in there.
Come on, man.
Do you have them written down or?
I did write them down.
In a sticky or?
No, I wrote them on that face sheet that I pulled up. Because in his contact he has a VA and neurosurgery, so that neurosurgery encounters and has VA insurance.
Yeah, I saw it was a veteran.
Yeah, so it could be him.
I think it might be.
Yeah.
Because when I look her up on the internet, it says she's married to.
Yeah. You just can't get her.
It's just different addresses.
Yeah.
It says that which is the number that's in his watch, works at a intimate domestic violence. She's like a social worker there. So I try to call her work and it's going straight to voicemail.
Jeez.
But I know.
Do we know like his injuries or like
She has a pretty good head bleed, it sounds like. And I don't know what else. We have to wait a minute for the scans, but she is really bad.
Yeah. Sir, so just a little bit more update on the male. He's got a brain bleed. We still haven't been able to make contact with any of his family on the numbers he had on his watch. Little girl has a brain bleed, liver damage, and chest damage to her chest. She is in the pediatric intensive care, and male's still here at the emergency part of it.
And he's in the emergency room, trauma room 6. And we can't get a hold of anyone, his mom or any of his family either. I don't know if you have access to any of them.
I bet you, I'm not saying anything wrong with this, but I bet you the little girl didn't have the seatbelt on right. They say you're supposed to have that seatbelt across your hip bones. Otherwise, it cuts up your guts.
Okay. You're his main family? Okay. So what is a good number for us to put on file for you? Okay. Room 19, and I'll call him and let him know you're on your way. All right.
Okay, thank you, David.
Just minutes before you called, I think we were able to figure out who they both were, and so we have them in our system. Once you get here, we'll just need to confirm all of that. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay.
Is that his girlfriend?
His ex-fiance, but it is their daughter. And she said his mom speaks Spanish and he's very elderly, and she's basically his contact. Do you have what you need? You can get mom's number?
Just the mom's number.
So,
Okay.
and that was her. You can read that. Yep.
Cool. Thank you so much.
The irreversible turning point comes weeks later with the death of the child. Following that outcome, the Bernalillo County District Attorney's Office expands the charges and elevates the case to vehicular homicide committed under the influence of drugs. The focus moves away from crash mechanics and toward a more broad framework: intoxication, flight, and fatal consequences. In August of 2024, Bearden accepts a plea agreement that includes vehicular homicide, great bodily injury, and leaving the scene with a cap sentence. In November, the court imposes a 22-year prison sentence, followed by 5 years of probation, with the requirement that at least 85% of the sentence be served. The ruling closes the criminal case and draws a clear line. When intoxication, flight, and indifference to harm converge, the system stops talking about mistakes and begins talking about the full criminal responsibility. For the family, the sentence does not repair the loss. For the justice system, it defines how far the consequences of a decision made in seconds can reach.
Oh. Okay, David. What else was happening? That's sad there. My sugar loving that little jerk. I took the trash out last night and the little jerk followed me all the way to the road, biting my hand. My arthritis ain't feeling great right there. Okay, let's see here. I've got one that is make you have more faith in humanity. It's a police officer. Where did it go? I'm gonna probably may have to go look it up. It's a I may have missed the recording. I'll play it next. I'm gonna watch the 7 minutes of this. This is a good one.
You won't believe what these inmates did when a guard's life was on the line, and the cameras caught everything. 6 inmates in Weatherford, Texas, broke out of their holding cell, not to escape, but to save a guard who had collapsed from a heart attack.
Cyber mentioned this night before last, so I thought I'd play it. What happened? I thought I started back. Yeah, I hope they do.
The prisoners were yelling for help and used the guard's radio to call for assistance. Medics revived the guard, and he is expected to return to work next week. The inmates were not punished or rewarded, but the cell has since been reinforced. On June 7th, inmate Bridget Harvey and co-defendant April Colvin plotted to assault a detention deputy using a pillowcase as a weapon. As Colvin lured the deputy into the bathroom by faking an illness.
Well, see, that shows how decent these people were. They were in jail for whatever they were in jail for. They didn't get rewarded. But they still showed they had to reinforce that cell. It's like, hey, so you mean people could have been breaking out all the time?
Harvey attacked. Seeing the deputy in distress, Mary Jean rushed in to help, despite being an inmate herself. She believed she saw a potential weapon and acted immediately. Her actions earned her praise for bravery, with officials calling her a good person for stepping in when she didn't have to. Remarkably, this wasn't her first time protecting a deputy. 6 months earlier, she stopped another inmate from attacking a staff member.
She did jump in again when a different inmate had attacked the deputy while she was on her computer.
On March 31st, 2019, what began as a routine day at Washington County Jail, surveillance footage showed the deputy working at his desk as Davis casually walked nearby. After a brief pause and glance at the deputy, Davis suddenly attacked. While a few inmates showed little reaction, most stepped in to help. Davis was eventually subdued. Unfortunately, Deputy Guzman Catarina was not seriously injured. At a Tampa jail where inmates can outnumber officers 60-1, Deputy Ken Moon found himself alone on duty and suddenly under attack. An inmate lunged from behind, locking Moon in a brutal chokehold. As the deputy began to lose consciousness, something unexpected happened. Other inmates rushed in to help. Several prisoners pulled the attacker off, one even calling for help on the radio. Thanks to their quick action, Deputy Moon survived with only minor injuries. The attacker faces additional charges, while the inmates earned praise for their bravery and for showing that even behind bars, respect and humanity can prevail. In Newport Richey, Florida, a baby was accidentally locked inside an SUV when her dad left the keys inside. Some inmates nearby, who were fixing the road, saw what happened and quickly helped. One of them used a clothes hanger to unlock the door. In just a few minutes, the baby was safe and the mom was very thankful.
Yes, thank God. Woo!
She even wants to thank the inmates by contributing.
Sometimes, David G, a lot of prisons don't have locked gates and doors.
To their commissary accounts. At a Hillsborough County jail, a dangerous situation unfolded when an inmate tried to strangle a deputy from behind using a towel. The attack happened suddenly and could have ended badly, but before any guards could arrive to help, several nearby inmates stepped in. They quickly jumped into action, pulling the attacker off the deputy and helping to hold him down. Their fast response likely saved the deputy from serious harm, or worse. In an Oklahoma jail, a violent situation took a surprising turn when inmate Robert Hammock stepped in to stop a fellow prisoner from attacking a guard. The quick action likely saved the officer from
You see Fat Man just waddle right on up there and grab him?
Serious harm. The attacker was later charged and received an additional 5 years in prison. As for Hammock, it remains unclear if he received any formal recognition for his heroic intervention. A teenager in handcuffs awaiting processing after a burglary arrest became an unexpected lifesaver. The teen, despite being in trouble himself, immediately kicked at the holding gate and cried for help. His quick reaction led to a fast emergency response, ultimately saving the officer's life. At an Oklahoma jail, inmate Lucky Mitchell, already in isolation for spitting on an officer, asked a deputy for toilet paper and court info. When the deputy returned to help, instead of gratitude, the deputy was met with violence. Mitchell attacked, trying to choke him with a twisted T-shirt. A violent struggle followed, but just as things looked hopeless, nearby inmates rushed in and pulled Mitchell off, saving the deputy from serious harm. When Deputy Patrick Edmond nearly collapsed during a routine cell check at Gwinnett County, a group of inmates noticed immediately that something was wrong. John Queen and his fellow inmates quickly took action, grabbing a chair to help support the deputy, who seemed disoriented. Recognizing the severity of the situation, they used his radio to call for help, while another inmate dialed for emergency assistance. Unbeknownst to Deputy Edmond, he was suffering from a stroke, and their quick intervention very likely saved his life.
But I could see in his eyes, he was staring off into space, and he wasn't right.
He was later rushed to the hospital, where he underwent life-saving surgery to remove a blood clot. Now recovering at home, Deputy Edmond has his grateful inmates eagerly awaiting his return. Known for treating inmates with respect, Edmond had clearly earned their trust and appreciation, a bond that ultimately led to this remarkable act of compassion.
On July 6, 2023, a woman arrived at the police station to report.
Okay, that's getting off something else. I'm going to show this other video. And then, okay. But yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My brother Gremlin, the prison he was working at, he tried to help people when he could, and he fell down a flight of stairs, and everybody helped him over to a table and sat him down and sat with him till he got back right. But yeah, you try. Those people were in there for whatever they were in there for. Didn't mean they were evil people.
Whiskey 10, I got hit. I need fire rescue.
Okay, this one is bad, but he doesn't own a lie.
I know. You cannot move.
Get on the ground! You just hit an officer! I didn't mean to.
He lost both of his legs.
Think it's a game out here?
What's going to happen tonight, Gover?
When a teenage street racer taunts police, daring them to chase him at dangerous speeds across a Maryland highway, officers work to bring his antics to an end. Instead, one wrong move turns a high-risk situation into a full-blown disaster.
You don't treat our family like this.
The following is based on official police records, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. On the night of October 17, 2023, a lime green Dodge Challenger pulls up alongside a Montgomery County police officer before rolling straight through a red light. The officer attempts to initiate a traffic stop, but it's clear the driver has no intention of pulling over.
Don't you do it.
The moment the driver clears the entry ramp, the Challenger's headlights and tail lights go dark as it picks up speed and vanishes.
That green Challenger that we've had problems with, I just had him take off from me. Blacked out his lights, 270, over 100 miles an hour. I am not in pursuit.
But at just after 3:30 a.m., the Challenger returns, and officers keep a watchful eye.
Whiskey 10, can you advise the location?
Yeah, we're at the Clarksburg outlets, 270 South. He's just sitting at the entrance revving his engine, getting ready to jump on the 270 South, but we're not going after him at this moment.
No, bro. You gotta back up and come around. There he goes. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's backing down the 270 exit right now. He's going to probably try to come around and do another loop. We'll let you know. I'm going to set up over here. Stay right here. 32, he's getting on the 270 northbound at the moment.
He's 1060 driving without a license and a bunch of other charges.
The driver, 19-year-old Rafael Adolfo Mayorga, is no stranger to the officers, who now must find a way to stop him safely before the situation takes a deadly turn.
Long story short, we're authorized to stop stick him right off the bat. Don't even try. Matter of fact, too, if we can box him in, not roadblock, we can box him in, that'd be even better to force him to take an exit.
This pisses me off because I know who it is. They see the car all the time, and they've been out trying to catch him.
Straight up.
Though seemingly confident in their plan, the officers have no idea it's about to go very wrong. 36-year-old Sergeant Patrick Kepp heads to one point of the highway as his colleague positions himself at another, both preparing to deploy stop sticks. While watching for the car to appear, a call over the radio from Sergeant Kepp reveals that his attempt to stop the Challenger has catastrophically failed.
Whiskey 10, I got hit. I need fire rescue.
Nearby officers race to his location.
Hey, don't. Hey, get him. Stay down. Stay down, Sarge.
Sarge,
Sarge.
Back.
Sarge, stay down.
Get a tourniquet on. Now.
Sergeant Kepp lies on his stomach, one leg horrifically twisted and mangled, the other torn off and lying in the road nearby.
What do you need?
The second officer still waiting further down the highway with a second.
32.
It's gonna go all the way to the end and show a happy ending at the very end.
32. I hit the car, spike strip going northbound, 270.
He follows the car until it comes to a stop, where it's quickly abandoned by 19-year-old Raphael and his female passenger. They both jump the guardrail and attempt to flee on foot.
32, I have him in custody. 270 northbound on left-hand shoulder. Put a picture on my picture. Sir, you got a placemaker, sir. I know you don't give a one. I know you don't give a. Stop talking. I'm freedom of speech. Your freedom of speech is you being arrested for first-degree assault on an officer. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Put your hands behind your back.
That would be awesome.
Think it's a game out here?
Bird leg him.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I need to bird leg him. You know how birds, their legs bend backwards? They should do that.
He gets hurt and he dies. Guess what? You're going to jail for murder. You understand that?
But hope isn't lost for Sergeant Kep, who continues the fight for his life. A female officer cradles his head, trying to keep him calm and physically stabilized.
Your breathing is perfect. Just in and out. Keep your eyes open, Cap. Keep them open. I know. I just need to see them. I need to see your eyes.
We're with 9 Whiskey 10. We need fire rescue here now.
They're coming. Just make sure somebody's with them. 59.
Officers are reassured that a helicopter is on its way. Meanwhile, a witness who saw the entire incident unfold is placed in the back of a police cruiser, where he called someone over the phone.
I just watched a police officer get hit by a charger. He lost both of his legs. And I think he might die, bro.
Cap, keep your eyes open. I'm sorry. I know you don't want to hear it over and over, but I'm going to keep saying it over and over.
You're good.
Bro, his muscle matter was literally on the floor, bro. Like his legs are, both of his lower legs are torn off. Like his ankles past to his shin below. Middle of his shin below is torn off.
That's crazy.
No, bro, this low-key has me shook. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Can I pray?
Yep.
God, right now I lift Cap's life up for you. To you. We know that you are a keeper and you are a good God. We don't understand why things happen, but we know that you have a plan. Keep still. Cap, don't move. Do not move. I know you want to. Keep your eyes open.
I would love to know that. Yes, no. I know. You cannot move right now.
He got hit, fool. Like when I say he got whacked and went straight into the guardrail. I hate to even tell you any more details, but I seen this muscle. His literally the muscle, so I guess like his calf muscle down to his Achilles sitting on the floor.
Meanwhile, the officer who single-handedly apprehended both Raphael and his female passenger takes the opportunity to scold them while he awaits backup.
I'm going to tell you what. Is your officer okay? I'm going to tell you what. Both of y'all are going to be going to jail for first-degree assault on an officer. Good luck with that. You thought it was a game playing with us. All these times. Okay. But this is where you're at. The officer okay? Guess what? I don't give a about me. I don't know. He's going to be medevac to a hospital. I don't know. That's your answer.
But despite the devastating injury to his legs, Sergeant Kep continues relaying orders to his officers.
Lock all 270 to the chopper.
I've asked.
God, I'm dumb. Shut it all down.
Shut it all down.
Vicky, it's fine. I know it's wrong.
You're not dying.
No, I said it's fine.
Okay. I'm just making sure that you know she's finally here.
Good. Get me on.
Oh, we're getting you on a helicopter. You don't treat our family like this.
Never in my life have I ever got that angry. You're over.
This is one tough man. He's laying there with his freaking legs tore off and still conscious and having a conversation.
You're playing with people's lives on this road and you're riding with them thinking it's okay? And guess what now? You're just as much an accomplice as him. You want to talk about you heard you got medical conditions after doing that? You think anybody's worried about your medical conditions?
We have a shopper on the way.
You come stand over here with them. Idiot.
With the helicopter still some distance away, paramedics work to stabilize Sergeant Kep for transport and manage his pain.
God, I'm stupid.
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
He's conscious.
He is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you in pain right now?
My legs, obviously.
You are aware there's a... Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I'm going to move back slightly so they can evaluate you, but
Can you stay with
literally,
me?
I will be with you every step of the way. I'm going to move back just slightly.
I like that, the sarcastic sense of humor. Yeah, my legs, obviously.
How about your head? You get knocked unconscious?
No, sir.
Any injuries on the front of your body that you know
Not that I know of. I'm starting to get massive pain in my legs.
Whose turn it gets her? We're good.
Starting IV on you, okay? Quick.
Still in the back seat of a cruiser, the witness continues to talk about the incident with someone over the phone.
Was the guy running?
Yeah, he was running, bro. This was driving at least 120, bro.
That's just so sad, too. You don't know if he has family or kids.
Yeah.
All right, when I find out what hospital we're going to, who do you want me to call? Anyone?
Home.
Okay. Got it. They need us coming. Okay.
Phyllis and Tim.
Okay.
They're going to be freaked out.
Yeah, I'll wait, Phil. You know.
Thank you.
All right, then that medicine's coming.
You're amazing.
The female officer takes hold of Sergeant Kep's hand as paramedics deliver a round of pain medication.
I know the police can be bad, bro. Damn, bro. I done did some dumb, bro. Some dumb. Pray for the officer, man. Pray for the officer.
How you doing, brother? You alright?
Yeah, just a lot of pain, obviously.
Okay. Got you. We got you.
How y'all do?
A helicopter finally arrives, transporting Sergeant Kep to a hospital for emergency treatment. The two teenagers are also taken to the police station, where the shocking lead-up to the night's tragedy will soon come to light.
So your first name is Rafael Mayorga? Mayorga. Okay, I'm pronouncing that
Says this little fat bastard.
correctly. What's your middle name? Adolfo. Not Hitler. Adolfo? Yeah, Adolfo.
Not Hitler?
Yes, sir.
That's what you said.
Not Hitler.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I heard you right.
Yeah.
You do happen to be dealing with two Jewish detectives, you know, so I'm glad
sorry
that-
about that. Don't be sorry that we're Jewish. No, it's just I don't know what's wrong with my parents. My grandfather was named Adolfo. No, it's all good.
I said that half kidding. I just, when you heard said not Hitler, I just wanted to make sure I heard you say that right. That's kind of funny.
I guess we'll just get down to like what happened tonight. Want money? What's up? I need money. I'm going broke. So I do a little illegal street racing.
Raphael shares that earlier in the night he went to a local car wash where other street racers meet and place bets.
Then there's some people that bet money, bet their cars, or bet something. I don't have money. Sometimes I bet my car, even though it's not 100% paid off.
So tonight, what you went up there to race?
Correct.
And is that what the bet was about? Is it always a race? Is there ever a bet about like I can get away from a cop or I can?
Correct.
So what was it tonight?
Tonight was racing and get away from a cop.
Both?
Yes, sir.
What was the bet?
It was $2,000.
The bet he describes is fairly straightforward. If he won, he'd take home the cash. If he lost, he'd have to give up his prized possession, his lime green Challenger.
You did the race tonight, right? Correct. Did you win? Yes, sir. Where's the money? My wallet.
However, he claims his wallet was lost while he fled from police and was taken into custody alongside his female passenger, who turns out to be his younger cousin. According to Raphael, he asked her to come along and play the role of a lookout. The detectives explain she will receive a grand jury subpoena, but for now, the teenage girl has been sent home.
So you're just driving around 270 trying to bait cops, basically, trying to get into chases?
Yes, sir.
You correct me if I'm wrong.
No.
That's what you were doing tonight?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna look at you in the eyes telling you, yes, sir, that's what I did tonight.
I appreciate that. Most people don't do that.
I'm sorry for what I did.
How fast do you think you were going?
I was in Louisiana on a freaking little 2-lane, narrow, steep drop off, twisty turny road. Speed limit is like 45, 50 miles an hour. A Charger zipped around me doing 60 or 70.
More than 100. More than 100?
He admits he believed that officers wouldn't chase him if he hit such dangerous speeds, and that the only officer who has ever done so in the past is Sergeant Cap.
Back when I ran away from home, and when I was 17, I ran away from him in a rented vehicle.
You mean you fled, like you took off in a car?
Yeah, and I caused a collision, and I fled on foot. That's how I knew Sergeant Cap. And then...
This was 2 years ago?
Yeah.
But Raphael has yet to realize that Sergeant Cap is the same man he struck tonight. Back at the scene, the officer who apprehended Raphael grapples with what happened to his sergeant.
Man, you just got to hang in there, bro. Let me tell you something. Between my job here and the 9 years that I volunteer in the fire rescue service, I've seen stuff where I have no idea how that person lived. We already know Cap's a tough man. Just got to have a little bit of faith and trust in God and brothers and sisters in the fire rescue service. Let me tell you something, man. When it's one of our own, the effort's tenfold. That's what I would want to know happen. That my brothers and sisters on the job stayed out there and they took some down. The kind of guy Kep is, that's going to mean something to him. Big time.
As the officer leaves the scene, he makes a plea.
Please take care. Please let him be okay.
There's no other way to tell you. So the officer you hit tonight is Sergeant Kep. He's the officer in the hospital right now. We know for a fact he's going to lose one leg. We hope that that's in a way. That we're in this position where we hope that that's it. We hope that he'll make it out there with one leg as an amputee, but we don't know. But the officer that you've known for a couple of years, and he seems like for a while he's been kind of made a project to get you off the street, and, to make sure that you're not doing what you're doing, and this is what happened. It's kind of a sick twist or irony in a way.
Wonderful.
What do you think?
What you just said, sir.
You didn't know that was him tonight?
No, sir.
All right.
I wish it was me.
According to police records, Raphael was driving approximately 162 miles per hour when he struck Sergeant Cap on the highway, which ultimately resulted in the traumatic amputation of both his legs. After explaining Raphael's charges, the detective gives him an opportunity.
It finally hit him that Sergeant Kip had been trying to help him, and he ran him over.
To ask questions.
I'm going to hold my daughter again.
Yeah, you will.
What's going to happen till I go over?
We have it, and I've not seen it, or else I'll tell you.
I'm not allowed to see it.
Well, you're not going to see it today.
Following his interview, 19-year-old Raphael Mayorga was taken to jail and held without bond. After entering a plea of not guilty to multiple charges, he was found guilty by a jury of 1 count of second-degree assault, 3 counts of attempting to elude uniformed police by failing to stop, 2 counts of leaving the scene of an accident knowing or reasonably knowing the accident might result in serious bodily injury, and an injury occurred, 1 count of failure to render reasonable assistance to an injured person, 3 counts of attempting to elude police in an official police vehicle by failing to stop, 1 count of attempting to elude uniformed police by fleeing on foot, 1 count of attempting to elude police in an official police vehicle by fleeing on foot, and 1 count of driving a motor vehicle without a license. He was sentenced to an aggregate term of 22 years plus 60 days behind bars, ensuring it will be a long time before he is behind the wheel of a car again. In 2024, Sergeant Patrick Kep received 2 awards from the Maryland Highway Safety Office for his outstanding achievements in road safety. And after spending nearly a year in rehabilitation, and learning to use prosthetic legs, he returned to service with the Montgomery County Police Department. According to a Facebook post by the agency, he was promoted to lieutenant in 2025. The same year, Maryland lawmakers passed the KEP Act, which increases penalties for reckless drivers in an effort to strengthen accountability. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light, you'll find extra footage and unseen details on our Patreon. Channel memberships here on YouTube also include early access to select new videos.
Grandma was watching videos last night and found that and thought that was a good one. Okay, that's ended on a high note. So, yeah, but I'm glad that police officer got better and he's still an officer and doing a dang good job. I'm out of here. Okay, let me play my song for a minute, and then I'm gonna get see if Spice gets his hair brushed.
Ooh, she calls it like she sees it, speaking truth through sagging smog, breaking it down frame by frame with a laugh like a back row dog. Yeah, Justice rides on Wi-Fi ties when she boots up her nightly log, cleaning up the streams one bit at a time. Officer crazy frog on the job. She's on the job.
Okay, good night, everybody. Let's watch Spice gets hair brushed.
Just another day. Now there's a cowboy yelling First Amendment, standing in the parking lot. But the sheriff's got a different take on what the law says and what it does not. And when voices start arising and tempers start to flare, Gremlin's got that clip and he's already in the editing chair.